So welcome back guys. In this lecture, this is the second unit. So I already spoke about the first unit. We have seen a couple of things like what is the system, classification of system, what is the system, and closed loop analysis we did. And for that later we discussed about the block reduction techniques and signal flow graph. Okay. Now in this second unit, we will be knowing about what is the couple of inputs and what is the system for first order system response and second order response. So before going to that, I would like to give the what is response. So what is the response? So response means time response. So in time response, we have in general time response. So that nomenclature or the word time response. So time response means for any system, if you give the input R and we want to see the response C. So for the system, the response C, it may be time response which will be depend on the input for a prescribed time, right? So for example, if I have a RC circuit, let us see RC, and my input is say for example 10 volts, and I want to see the response across capacitor, that is V0 of t. Okay. So and for this I include one circuit, say one switch I am including, and I am giving this circuit. Okay. So after switching, let us say at t equal to 0, if I switch this circuit R of t, and I will have the response of the voltage across this capacitor, say 10 volts. Okay. So I will have the response voltage across capacitor. So it should be 10 volts. That means at steady state, the capacitor acts as open circuit. So it will take total current, total voltage V of t. So 10 volts is input. So V of t equal to 10 volts. So for certain time, it will exponentially increase. Okay, it will exponentially increase and reach to a 10 volts value. That means it reach a steady state. So the time from 0 to time up to t, which reaches a steady state, is said to be transient time. And it reaches the steady state from here to here, it is said to be steady state. Okay. So the time response C of t, which means it's a sum of transient response, C transient response plus C steady state response. Okay. So it may take, so the response here will be depend upon the RC circuit elements. So how the response is dependent on RC circuit elements means, so in time domain I simply wrote that this will be open circuited and we get 10 volts. So if you want to do it quantitatively, that means how the response is varying. So simply what I will do is I will just transform this circuit to a Laplace domain. That means I want to circuit that Laplace in, that means capacitor indicating without initial voltages. We will have what 1 by CS is a capacitor replacement, and this is input voltage is 10 volts. So the 10 volts in Laplace domain can be represented as how 10 by S. I want to see the response across this V of 0. Therefore, I can write V of S by voltage division rule. V of S equal to V 10 by voltage response 10 by S. So in source 10 by S is the input, and 1 by CS divided by 1 by CS plus R. So further, if you do calculations, the CS get cancelled. So you will be having 10 by S plus RCS So we'll be having 10 by, so this is S and CS. If you take CS common, so 1 plus RCS, so the CS get cancelled. You will be having V naught of S equal to 10 by S into RCS plus 1. So RC plus 1, and further we'll have what value? So 10 by, if you take RC outside, 10 by RC divided by S plus 1 by RC. So further, if you want to do, so the partial fractions, you'll be having, so this is denominated by A by S plus B by S plus 1 by RC. So I'm getting V naught of S. So I need response in time. So I want to do V of D means Laplace inverse of V naught of S. So I'll be having a value of A. So inverse of A by S is A plus inverse of B by S is B into e power minus 1 by RC T. So here the time constant is RC. So the response here, the how much time is depend on time constant 1 by RC, that is tau. So this is what this is it means. So this is said to be a time response. What I am saying is that to obtain a voltage across the capacitor to reach a steady state, it should have a transient time and a steady state time. So this is the meant by time. So in the process of our second unit, we will be dealing with about the transient time and steady state time, and the combination of transient time and steady state time is said to be overall time response. Okay, thank you guys.